Good morning, everyone. Samir Georgi here, and welcome to my second episode of Insanity's Devlog. This video is going to be a little bit different than the last one. The last one, we've been through some introductions about myself and how I got into game development. In this video, we're going to dive into the technicalities of the game. I have already completed the game. The game is currently in playtest stage, and I'm about to release the game on September 1st. So if you're interested in giving my game a beating and give it a try, I totally recommend that you visit the Discord server linked in the description. You will have a lot of fun trying to break my game and give it a beating. So go ahead and join the Discord server of the game, link in the description, and give it a try. Now, without any further ado, let's jump into the game. So the first thing I wanted to create was my player, and the problem is I am not the best artist in the world. So I wanted to create something simple, something that I can use for testing the game and just creating a quick prototype. So I jumped into Photoshop and I created a very simple character, a square with two eyes and a small nose, and I called him Bob because that's the first name that came into my mind. And taking this character, I then went into Unity and I started writing code to make it move. I created a simple player controller script, as you can see it on the screen. And from there, I just controlled the character movement and the jumping. And I also wanted to add some other abilities to the player in terms of dashing and maybe just make it ready for any other abilities that I may want to add in the future. Now, once I added the script to the player, I was unable to test it because I don't have an environment where Bob can run and jump. Poor little Bob. So it was time that I really need to think about how can I build my environment. I found this amazing website called FreePick. The link will be in the description, where you can find a lot of 2D sprites and a lot of other amazing things that you can play with. Just open the website and search for tile maps or 2D tile maps, and you will be able to find a ton of resources that you can easily import into your Unity project, and you can slice them all and get started with your environment building. So I spent some time looking for the perfect environment and I found this one, and I was able to import it into my Unity project and slice it up and start creating a tile map for my project. I built this simple environment on Unity using tile maps, and it was time that I start testing the character controller that I created for Bob. And as you can see, it ran perfectly. Since I got Bob moving fluidly, and as I expected, it was time that I wanted to make the game a little bit more challenging, and I came up with some types of traps. Spikes, all the way, what I call circular saws, and another stationary saws. Both are the same, just one of them is moving back and forth and the other one is just stationary. And fire. And I started by adding a spike in the first level just to test things out. So I created a trap behavior script, and it's a very straightforward script that runs on a basic collider, and if the player gets into the collider area, the player then dies. I added then the script on all the traps that I have, and it was time that I would place one of these traps into my level and give it a try. And Bob dies. Now that I have working traps, I need to find a way where I can actually make the player win the level. So again, I went to FreePick and I found some great sprites on different gyms, and I selected that one, and it was time that I program it in which when the player collects it, the player would win the level and they can advance to the next one. So I created this simple script. It's called target behavior, and in that script, if the player collides with the gym, then the game moves on to the next level. I've also created a coin object that the player can collect, because what's a platformer game without any coins to collect? So I created a simple coin collection behavior script again, and I associated it with the script, and I added it to the coin, and now Bob can get rich and collect coins. And by that, I will conclude this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're here and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click the subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell so that you're notified when new videos are out. I will be releasing more content like that in the future, so don't forget to click the subscribe button and like that video if you like the content, and I'll see you in the next video.